Hey Modreners, welcome to another episode of Modrenman. As you can see, today's episode is an on-location episode because we are going to go wine tasting. We're driving up to the Santa Barbara, San Ynez Valley area. We're going to be going into Los Olivos, downtown Los Olivos, as well as a couple of other favorite wineries in San Ynez Valley. It should be a lot of fun for you today to do some wine tastings at some of our favorite wineries. So look forward to that, and I will see you when we're at the first winery when we get there. Before we get to the wineries, I just wanted to show you the actual drive up to Santa Barbara. I thought it was really pretty today. The ocean is looking awesome, and it's a really great drive. It's about 2.5 hours from Los Angeles, so it's not too far if you're living in the LA area. I highly recommend getting up to Santa Barbara. As you can see, the drive is pretty, and it's a fun time. And then when you get up there, you have some great wine. Hey, Modrunners. Well, we're here in downtown Los Olivos. Right behind me is the main flagpole. It's a square. There's several different tasting rooms all along the streets here. So you can go online and check out all the different ones, maybe do a little bit of research yourself, and maybe find some wines that you might enjoy yourself. But today we're going to go to some of my favorites. The first stop on the list is going to be Dragonette Cellars. They're a great small boutique winery, have some amazing Pinots, so we're going to do them first. We are about to go into Imagine Winery here in Santa Ynez Valley. Imagine is a small little boutique winery in Santa Ynez, and they have what they consider old wine, which is fantastic. They have wine that's been aged in the barrels for quite a while. So when we go inside, we're not going to be drinking 2012s or 13s or 14s. We're going to be drinking 2005s, 2006s, 2007s, which makes a difference because they do all the librarying for you. So when you're drinking a new release, it's actually more of an older bottle. I will have a couple of actual tastings in some other episodes, but today we're going to be going into Imagine and maybe getting some shots inside of their location, so you can see their art gallery they have up on the walls as well. So once again, this is Imagine Winery in the Santa Ynez Valley. So you are the winemaker and owner of Imagine Winery, Mr. Ross. Your last name?
Rankin.
And something that you want to share, I've already told the audience about the aged wine and how you actually do all the aging for us. When we buy a new release, it's actually a older bottle, which is better for the wine drinkers. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the new Paradise Road Syrah that you have, the Winged Syrah.
Right, this comes from what we call Paradise Mountain, and this is a wine that we released back in October. It is our Paradise Mountain Syrah, which was aged in oak just shy of 6 years. It's the only one of its type in the United States as far as I'm aware. What happens when you leave this particular wine in oak that long is it acquires a myriad of layers of flavors. And it's a wine that needs to be decanted. It's a wine that has an extraordinarily long finish. It's also a wine that will age for a great many years. We have a new label here, which is one of my son's a replica of one of my son's sculptures. It's a marble piece called the Wing Series 2. We've also come out with a brand new wine, which was a lot of fun. It's a French Colombard. This is a wine which the actual grape is about 8.5% of the total wine production in California, grape wine production. But very, very few people actually label it. It's a delightful wine. It has pear and green apple, grapefruit flavors, and delightful wine in upcoming summer months.
Awesome. Well, thank you, and we will be drinking and tasting and letting the audience and the YouTubers out there know about it. So thank you again for your time, and as I say to all my YouTube audience members, find your passion.
Thank you.
All right, so I have it here in front of me. This is the winged Syrah. We'll just do a quick little smell. The thing about this wine is that I found most of the wines from Imagine to be super integrated, so it's hard to pick out very specifics, which is good because that means it's got a lot of complexity to it. This guy is kind of your dark fruits, your dark plums, maybe some softness of like a red currant. But smooth, and it's not very harsh on the nose, which is great. It's got some flavor or some smell to it, but it's not super strong.
My friend, it was last year, but she bought it at this winery. It was one of like those wood signs that you have there, but it's such a mannequin. Yeah, something like that. It's really cute.
Oh, so good. It's super smooth.
Okay.
Very, very easy, light, but full flavor. The bodies, the tannins are smooth, medium tannins, great for Syrah, but like I said, smooth. It's very round, so that you got a bright core, but smooth on all the sides. Really, really good. I would agree with the plums, the dark fruits, maybe a little bit of blackberry, dark cherry, but really good. Smooth. And this one has been opened up for a little bit, so I would agree with the decanting for a while. I would say probably 45 minutes to decant, put it through the aerator, let it settle. But really, really good. And this is what we just looked at, the winged Syrah from Imagine.